Hello everybody and welcome back to Dyson Sphere Program Rise of the Dark Fog. There are no accumulators here yet. We're still missing 300 belts from the steel build. And well, this is still extremely slowly working. And it's gonna be like that for a while now, unfortunately. And because of that, there are a couple of things that I want to take care of. So this build will die fairly soon. The magnets are the magnets already? Well, the magnets are still sort of keeping up. Sort of. Steel will die, but we still have a few places there, and I will put another ILS. I will put another ILS down there to take care of that issue. I'm trying to remember where I have... Oh, this is the accumulator build. And this is where I would be using... I don't want to go into that space, but at the same time I want to keep this spot to resupply my mall as industries, as ore patches here are gonna fail. So I will put this down just a bit further away. Yeah, I still have a spot there. Yeah, and this is gonna clear. I still have vessels on me. I have a few. So I will do accumulators off-world. There is... This is remote supply, this is local demand. I will set the vessel load to a minimum and let this charge. I set up a few ships there. Let's very quickly do a load unload setup. So you're gonna be unloading this, and let's see, how do I want to do this? I will do it with these things. That is too close. This is not, so I guess oh, that one only has a depot attached to it. Now it has hats as well, and this was for the charged ones. Just one slot maximum. This is a requester. Not for that, very important. You're gonna be requesting empty accumulators. Again, stack of one. We don't want to overproduce. Just the filters. And you you are going to be a provider of that. Let's get some drones in. So that's gonna put items in. This is gonna take items out. No, 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 no. Switching between... Okay, let's make sure I connect these to their stations. Switching between Factorio and Dyson Sphere shortcuts is not always the easiest thing to do, apparently. So I did not get enough. I needed about 20 of those, I believe. And I did not get enough accumulators, but it's a problem to get accumulators when the power is that low, and I don't want to expand power. I was thinking about expanding power, but and decided against it. I don't want to expand power just now. I will keep a bit of extra fuel in my inventory. Cool. Let's do some shopping. That's not what I wanted to do. And I will start with some cleanup. The Bab should be able to just remove the things I do not need. Research is still going. I want to see what's happening here. Okay, red cubes are good. I think we're good for now. A small change in research priority. I need to get my Mac, especially the inventory capacity, to a better level. I need to get a warp unlocked as well. But the warp requires purple science. Okay, that was it for that side, and I want to unlock information matrix, which is this bit, and then continue on our path to get strange matter, get warpers eventually. Now let's do just a bit of extra shopping, as much as space is going to allow it. I do need more belt. Belt is the first thing that actually runs out. I did pick my energy exchanger, so that should allow me to rebuild once I get to my destination. Some inserters definitely needed. How many of these did I got? That was a bit awkward. My bots were stealing my belts away. Okay, definitely. I'm trying to see if there's anything here that I do not explicitly need. So ILSs, I still have 6. That's plenty. I think I'm actually have 100 of these. I'll just grab whatever was produced in the meantime. Oh, that's still 25 of them. That's good. Mining platforms, I just have 17. I will just top up to 50. Get a few more of those. And also I need proliferators. I'm actually curious now. I can build the proliferators back on the other planet. That's not a problem. Let's head to a serious one. And serious one, unfortunately, is right through the middle of the gas giant, which will impact our speed a bit. But we're on our way. Unfortunately, is a pretty wide orbit. The drive engine is in queue. I really want to get that fairly soon. So I was lucky enough to drop right in the middle of the base. Where are the... I'm a bit lost. Why are the babs here not working? Anyway, while that is happening, I need to set up the filters and finish the steel build. So I do have iron in. I was a bit... Okay. The filters are over here. And let's set up the recipe. I just saw that there are a few disconnected machines. Oh no. No, these actually got fixed. Which is really great. I don't have to do anything about it. Unlike this side, which there's quite a few broken sorters. There's one there as well. I think that's it. I'll just make sure that they all work. I think the game didn't like the fact that I actually left the system. That's 10 plus 6, that's 16. I have limits set on both sides, so this is a pretty good space for another build, but before I get to that one, really I don't have connection? I do want to quickly set something over here. So obviously clear, clear, and clear. And this is gonna be remote and local supply. This is gonna be remote demand. Okay, they are being delivered. Actually, that's gonna be slightly different. This is going to be the inline. I will use splitters. And you're just gonna feed everything back. You're gonna be on charging duty. I do have plenty of power here. I have enough power that I could actually look at doing 2 of these. Foundation required. Okay. Let's get you some foundation. I believe I can daisy chain the outputs. So I will have to kind of remember where I left off, because I did realize that some of my previous episodes, the audio quality was very poor. For some reason, my editing tool was not showing that behavior. The audio quality was way better, but when I was switching, when I uploaded onto YouTube, when I was processing the video, the audio quality was dropping quite a lot. I am hoping that This is gonna be way better, but I had to re-record probably 6 or 7 videos. This being the first of them, and I am trying to remember exactly where I left off. And now that this is done, so just taking a quick look here, magnets are done. Stone bricks should be done. Yeah, these are stone bricks here. The next one on the list, I think it's gonna be titanium. So with titanium, the consumption is still 1 per second. The output is halved compared to iron. And I will have to redo the whole math again because I kind of forgotten the ratios. So we are consuming 1 per second, smelting with 4 columns, with the 4 lanes. This is going to eventually be 2 per second. I am outputting 30 times 8. That is 240 items output. Divided by 4, that's 60. I'm fairly sure it shouldn't be 30 items per lane, it should be just 15. So this is 9 plus the 6 ones there. Yeah, this is 15 items. So I should be able to just keep this ratio. I will redo the calculations to make sure that that is correct, but I've already done them a few times. I'm fairly confident in that. Anyway, let's count from here 15 of these. This can go away. I will put it just underneath the build and then use the blueprint. Well, same as I always do. Same pattern, same behavior. I do need to, I think, get power over here. And at the same time, I want to get 2 of these to help me build. You're gonna have different settings here. You're gonna be requesting titanium and providing titanium. Remote demand. This is gonna, local demand, remote storage, local supply, remote supply. That's good. I will limit this to a bit less than I currently have. I was afraid of this. I did forget one thing on the shopping list, and that was to get some drones. We're gonna be just fine without. So, setting filters is gonna be priority number 1. Those are the filters set. And let's set recipe. I am getting a bit better at this, I think, but it does require a bit of focus. Now I will limit the total amount to half as well. And let's set the outer bound. This is 6. I need to count 9 more. It is going to be over here. Like this. This is probably gonna be the next place I'm gonna build, so let's do that. And okay, I have almost the entirety of this. I am still missing these two, I believe, out of the raw materials. Out of the builds that are done out of raw materials, I wanted to say, or at least out of non-rare raw materials. And let's set glass. Just double checking, glass should be identical to titanium, so yes, it is identical to titanium, so I can count from here 15 of these. And where's the blueprint? Here's the blueprint. I am right on the verge of overlapping these depots, but oh, was I actually overlapping? I thought I wasn't. Foundation required where? Over in that corner. Let's get some foundation down. I think that should take care of the issue. That's good. Let's get power through. And get some helpers here, as per usual. Come on, build it already. So for glass we require stone and we provide glass. Local demand, that's good. Get that down. It is close to the limit of my belt. I need to check if the proliferators were installed on the other build. So you're gonna be stone. And that's one. Set recipe to glass. That is one side. I realize that I should not be missing proliferators on the other build, as the two over here are actually built. Babs can go. The titanium babs I'll actually keep. And right now I want to go get some of this. I know I just dropped them off, but well, apparently I need them. And I do want to decommission my titanium build on the planet, which I think is located somewhere there. I hope that that's the one. Titanium is not working at the moment because there's no drones. Yep, this is the one. I did not want to cut the miners. Miners are doing very good. I do want to cut this belt over here. So let's see, that's 5,000. This is a lot of titanium. That's already over the capacity of a single ALS. And over the capacity of the two babs as well. So I'll do a couple of quick trips. I might take this one over here and store it. Most of it in the ILS, and then the babs are gonna be able to hold the rest. Fortunately, they're fairly close. I might manually bring some of the titanium to the home base. Although the storages there are gonna be full, so maybe I'll decide against it. I was sure that there was a way to pick off the belt without having to hold down. Oh, my inventory is still full. That was the problem. So it is control click, control left click and drag. But if I have a full inventory, that is not going to work. Those ones go. That's still a bit too much. Okay, so I can do like that and get everything from here. This is great, and I should have remembered to set my target first. Fortunately, I am fairly close. So what I'm gonna do is I'll actually set a feed system to the main ILS and have all of these feed from a few chests straight into the ILS so that the ILS doesn't need to request more until all of this is consumed. And let's make sure I actually hit the planet. It feels like I'm flying a bit away from it. Luckily I landed fairly close to base. I can store some in here and some in here. That's perfect. Let's see. I'll just leave the titanium in here for now. I'm a bit surprised that no... Oh no, we have the accumulators. I am only missing some magnetic rings. So accumulators are being delivered here, fully charged. It's really awesome to see. 450, that is a bit too much. And I can take... Well, I'll try to take all. And just put the rest back. You're gonna be at 0, so eventually gonna be drained up. Great, this is what I came here for. Well, since I'm here, I will restock on, first of all, these guys. Let's build more of these. I'll need a lot more. We'll restock on the ships as well. Belt. Okay, that should hold me for a while. Let's get a bit more inventory space freed up. I still have just 34 of those. Let's take all. And power poles. Yes, please give me some power poles. I have plenty of those actually. I will take a few more smelters. Actually, I would have preferred to have even a bit more than that, to be honest. No, this time I did. I'm fairly sure I did take all the supplies that I need. I will... before I go anywhere, I want to just put a charging port down. And I need to look at why this is not working. I'm out of these things because this has finally dried up. So I will need to get back here to solve the issue, but before I do anything, I will just do a quick trip over here and just place one of these down. And that drone flies slow. We have our first orbital collector. The setup is automatic. We're not producing small quantities of deuterium, we're producing high quantities of hydrogen, which is really nice. Let's get back to our home base. I think I have enough energy to make the round trip. So I will stay over here for just a bit longer, and part of the main reason is, well, this is one of the main reasons. This is dead. This being dead means that that's no longer producing, this is no longer producing. Which means that I'm no longer creating foundations. This was also distributing steel over here. Well, actually, there is a very quick, I don't know if hacky, but definitely quick way of solving this issue. And I do want to solve this before I forget. So if I put a chest and one of these over here, let's limit this to a few of those stacks. This is gonna be steel, and you're gonna be importing steel, and you'll have your own drones. And well, this will be happy now. Am I importing magnets? No, unfortunately I'm not importing magnets, and my magnets are completely gone. Luckily, we just set up a magnet station, a magnet outpost. I want to get this down to 5,000, so that's gonna extremely quickly deliver some magnets. Okay. Titanium is gonna go out through here. And you're gonna be doing magnets. Feeding the way in here, and this line is now gone, and that doesn't look like a wavy mass at all yet again. But yeah, I wanted to quickly fix that thing before we move on to the next issue, which is our blue science production, which is now dead. And in case you're wondering why I'm removing all of this, is because this will be removed as well. This will be removed, and I will fix this up in the next episode. Until then, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this one, and I will see you here next time.